Hmm. What's up, guys? D-Slaps here, and we're back with a brand new Draft League video, baby. I'm your coach of the Austin FC for Deerlings, and this is our Week 6 game of the BBR-D League. This week we're going up against Dashing Septile and the Seattle Sigilifts. Of course, you can go check out our opponent and all the other BBR coaches down in the description below, as well as be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on our Pokemon content, and leave a like if you do end up enjoying the video. I would really appreciate it. Last week, we took a huge win against our friend Yarrow, and to have any hope of that playoffs, we got to continue to win out for the rest of the season. Now let's not hold back the game any longer. Let's get right into the battle. Here we are getting into week number 6 of the BBR. Looking to face Dashing Septile and take hopefully another win. I apologize ahead of time if I sound a little sick. Definitely a little under the weather. I don't know if it's allergies or what, but you know, we're here. So we already know that they're bringing in a Necrozma, and it is Terra Fairy. They let us know that. They didn't give us a different Terra type, so I imagine they didn't bring the Bruxish, which is cool, because this Bruxish was looking a little worrisome, I won't lie. Terra Fairy Bruxish was a little scary in the back of my mind. We're going to see Necrozma, we're going to see Ursaluna Blood Moon, the Raging, what's it called? Roaring Moon? Not Raging Moon. Roaring Moon. The Infernape. Writing this down. The G-Weezing. G-Weez. And Thundy T. So, things we don't see. I'll figure that out in a sec. I really need to decide my lead because I didn't have a dedicated lead in this matchup. I think Balloon looks good here. The only thing is Thundy. Thundy would be really annoying to have to lead up against. Lando seems chill, but I don't want to catch a knock if they're like Roaring Moon lead. I don't want to lose my red card just yet. Noid seems pretty cool, but once again, that Roaring Moon. I mean, I have pivots in a Roaring Moon. There's Scarf Ape, that's annoying. I think this lead's fine. Worst case is they lead either Roaring Moon or Ape. I'd have to scout for Scarf Ape, and if it's Roaring Moon, it just outspeeds me. But I have pretty decent pivot with the Zumaro if they lead with either one of those. So I think that's a fine lead for me. So good luck, have fun to them. They didn't bring the Empoleon, which is super cool because I made a last second change and took Earthquake off of Gouging. So I don't really need it. So that's awesome that I did that. They didn't bring Sableye, Spidops, Zangoose, or Bruxish. So none of their low-tier threats. I thought Sableye could be a potential thing for my gouging. So it's cool not to see that. Spidops is cool, it's cool not seeing it because then I don't have my webs being countered by their Spidops webs. So that's always super nice. And then no Zangoose or Bruxish is super cool. I didn't really like prep super hard for those. Bruxish I did see in mocks, so I'm glad that I don't have to face that thing. But nonetheless, here we are against the Thundy T. I mean, this is kind of what I want to be in with. I don't really have a great pivot otherwise into this. I mean, I could pivot out into, say, like my Lando, but I kind of want to conserve health on that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and fire off an Alluring Voice here. It hits it in case it's set up, which is nice. We're going to see a Psychic come off and knock me down to 126. So that, like, low-key seems like Specs. Yeah, would I be wrong if I said that was Specs? I would actually be completely wrong. Raichu, bro, can you think I hit a little bit better, man? Yeah, that's just standard. Wow, Raichu, come on, bro, step it up. Okay, so we gotta pivot out here. Low-key gouging seems alright, but I don't want to catch a T-Wave is the problem. How well am I taking this hit with my Rabombi here? Oof. I think I'm gonna go gouging. I don't love it, but if I get T-Waved, I get T-Waved. I expected Raichu to take a lot less from that. That's a little unfortunate. But Thundy is at least chipped down, which is super nice for my end game. We're gonna take a Psychic here. That might be Scarfed, to be fair. It's gonna knock me down to 250. Can we see anything else based off that damage? Gouging knocked down at 250. I actually took 33, so yeah, that just kind of confirms timid in my eyes. So, I mean, I think G-Weezing comes in here. I don't mind making a double on the GWees coming in. I can go into Lando for free here on GWees. So that kind of screams Scarf to me, low-key. So I'm definitely thinking that's the case here. Actually, we know it's Scarf. Wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say we know it's Scarf because it switched out first. It naturally outspeeds me. Don't listen to me. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see the Blood Moon come in, which this is fine with me. I mean, I'm Berry and I got the Grass Knot here. I don't think I ever killed this thing, which sucks. But we at least like put it down to like nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and click the Grass Knot here and be in a decent spot. Otherwise, their pivot enemy is like Lando. We're not gonna Lando. They're Thundy. I'm gonna go ahead and click Grass Knot here though. Dango into Thundy, good for them. Then we're gonna see the pivot out. What are we gonna see come in? The GWees? No, Virgo. Okay, the Thundy's gonna come back out. I mean, I think I'm fine with that. I think I'm fine just to stay in here. Take this Scarfed hit. I mean, is there anything I'm like not thinking of from this Thundy? I don't think it gets anything for me to be like worried about here. Like I said, I think it's Scarfed. Like, are you gonna Grass Knot me? I think either Grass Knot or U-turn. That's like about it. How much is Grass Knot doing to me? It's doing a bit more than I want. It might put me like make it to where my Shalom Berry is completely useless. Grass Knot or U-turn. I can go into Darling here and be fine, I think. And then get my webs up. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully they click Grass Knot. That's like what I'm hoping for. We'll see right now though. Then I get my webs up and we can just kind of profit from there. So we'll see. We're gonna see U-turn. Okay, that's fine with me. So U-turn comes out. I imagine Ape might come in. Okay, so definitely Scarf Thundy for sure. No doubt in my mind about that. I need to keep my Lando at least healthy enough to take that Shalon hit from the Ursaluna. I need to get this web up. They know I'm special now, so... But they don't really have a pivot enemy outside of, like, Necro. I mean, this Thundy is getting, like, really chipped down. Which is super nice for me. So we're going to see GWees actually come in here. I'm going to go ahead and U-turn out. We see that as Levitate for sure. I get to U-turn for free here. And then I can pivot out into Lando and be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's do that. We can like maybe scout for like helmet, something like that. We aren't going to see helmet. And we can go into Lando here. And we get a free hit off on this thing. What are they going to do? I mean, they could set up like T-specs, I guess. I don't have any removal on my team this week. So that's a possibility. We're going to see a Sludge Bomb. It's going to knock me down to 267. So Wheezing did 267 with the Sludge Bomb. Can we see if that's like for some reason like really offensive? I doubt it, but might as well check it, right? So it did 16%, so yeah, definitely not. Do they know we're packing Psychic? Not quite yet, so I get to click it here pretty freely. If they want to go into Roaring on that, I mean, cool on them, but I mean, I'm good just to click Psychic here, right? They can go Necro as well. I guess Necrozma is like a safe pivot for them, but they can go to Draco. What the heck is that? That's the moon? That is indeed the moon. So that's fine with me. I'm gonna go ahead and pivot into my Azu. Eventually I gotta start making some aggressive plays. Right now I'm trying to get a read for how they want to play this game. And kind of their sets. So, like, we know that Scarf Thundy, we know we got a Wheezing, which with no item at the moment. No known item. And we got this Roaring Moon here, which is gonna knock us off. That seems banded. That seems banded. So it knocked me down to 272. 272, so it did 33 with the knockout, so definitely banded. Good for me to know. I get to go ahead and click knock for free here. That or I can make an aggressive pivot out, predicting the GWees to come in. If that was the case, and I want to predict the GWees to come in, what do I do about that? I mean, I think I just go ahead and click knock. Because even if they... man. Okay. I'm gonna click knock. I'm gonna click knock for now. I think that's fine. I don't really have a great way to break wheezing right off the bat. My thought was just that it's gonna get pivoted down, or not pivoted down. It's gonna be like pressured a ton by my team to take all this chip, and just gonna have too much rules to play. We're gonna see Pyapa Berry, so that's really good to knock off. And it's gonna get to the point where it's no longer gonna be able to do the defensive things that it needs to do, and so that's kind of how I'm trying to play this right now. It's just like the slow chip game on this. I don't have anything just to nuke it right off the bat, unfortunately. We're gonna go to Orlando here. I mean, we don't have to worry about a Willow or anything, right? We're gonna see another Sludge Bomb. It's gonna do a ton. At this point, I don't want to see it. Okay, cool. At this point, I don't want to take any more damage really on my Lando. Otherwise, that Shalom Berry will no longer really be helpful for me. I'm gonna go ahead and click. Do I want to click Psychic again? Do I want to U-turn? If I U-turn out here, Sludge Bomb or Flamethrower comes off. I can go into Gambit. How much is Gambit doing? If I go into it against this Wheeze. Ironhead's doing a bit, but not enough. I think I just have to take the damage, unfortunately. I don't know if this is something I can call. I mean, I could just U-turn here. I can U-turn here, because I think this time they just go Necrozma. I think Necrozma is just another safe pivot for them. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the U-turn here. We can see Virgo. I think that was the Thundy. This is a good play for me. We can go ahead and click U-turn here. Now, we know they're Scarfed, so could I not just go into my Gambit and click Sucker, or at least threaten with the Sucker? I definitely could. Or I can go into something else. I can go... If I go in Annoyed, I force a U-turn or Psychic move, so Gambit wouldn't really help there. I think I just go Gambit and Sucker here. I could also go into Darling. Yeah, but I don't want to take a Thunderbolt with that. I think I'm going to go into Gambit for now. And just starting with the Sucker. Of course, that lets them pivot out for free. But I don't want to waste my red card just yet, because I want it for the Necro in the back. Potentially there's Saluna. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep myself like this base form right now. I'm going to click Sucker. Maybe they overpredict or something like that. They can just hard swap. That's cool with me. I just can't make a play on that right now. Don't feel comfortable doing it. So that's cool. We're going to see the Infernape comes in, which is kind of what I was expecting. I thought a defensive Infernape makes sense in this matchup. That's completely fine with me. Damn, dude. Okay. So, I mean, we know it's banded banded Roaring Moon. So I really don't need to keep Azu around to beat it late game, because I have my Rabami that always outspeeds and KOs it. So that's not something I'm worried about here. So I'll use my Azu now to pivot into this Infernape, and we should be okay. We're gonna see the Willow. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me. I kind of thought that they'd be a defensive set, so this isn't a big surprise to me. So we're gonna see them burn me, which isn't what we like love, of course. Now that we're burned, how much damage am I doing with the... I'm not really doing much. I mean, I get to go ahead and click knockoff here. It seems like a fine play. Last time they went into G-Weeze. I could also predict them to swap, which seems fine. I could go into Lando here on G-Weeze coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So yeah, so we're gonna see a swap out here. I'm gonna pivot out and go into my Lando as they go into Libra. I think that's the Wheeze. I'm gonna go ahead and click Psychic this time around. I'm feeling the Psychic play. I'm feeling the Psychic play this time. They've seen me try to predict this thing coming out twice now. I'm gonna click it. Just try to get the damage off on this thing. We can go ahead and do it. I think Necro's honestly, like I said, just a safe thing to pivot into on my Lando. Just based off what you've seen. So I could definitely see that thing coming in right now. In which case, do I U-turn? I'd be scared of a stored power set. That'd be like a weakness policy stored power, for sure. Didn't really get to test around too many Necrozmas in mocks. Only mocked the one game, so didn't really see too much. We're gonna see pivot out. Don't show me Okay, we're gonna see the Thundy come out. So I think Thundy's gonna drop here, which is nice for me. We're gonna click Psychic here. I think this drops. Awesome. We'd love to see it. Okay, so down goes the Thundy, which opens up my Raichu a bit more, which is really great for me. The Raichu looks awesome. So Lando kills Thund. And we're gonna see the Roaring Moon come in. We're gonna go ahead and go into our Azumarill here. That's fine with me. So we're burned against this Roaring Moon. I wonder if we die to 2 here. I imagine we do. Like 2. I don't know. I think use U-turn, to be honest. I think that's just safest for you. We're gonna see Earthquake. So they actually do make the Earthquake call, which is pretty crazy. I'm gonna pivot out. I get to save this as a sack for the Roaring Moon later. So we're gonna go ahead and pivot out. We're gonna go into Orlando again. If they make that prediction, I mean, what do you go into here, you know? I get to attack anything. They're going to stay in here, so I get to save my sack, which is cool. Go back into Orlando here, get the Intim, which doesn't matter here. They're going to Earthquake, of course. And, I mean, this is a free Earth Power. That's what I want to click here. I don't see why not. I mean, I got more Psychic PP than they have EQs, right? So I get to click, I guess Earth Power is fine. I want to predict the G-Weez coming in, but it's cool. We'll just click Earth Power here. No reason for me to. I want to click Psychic, predicting the G-Weez, because I know I can 2-shot it, but we'll just go ahead. I think I should have clicked Psychic here on G-Weez. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. I really should have. I really should have. Oh, okay. That would have put me in a great spot. So that's unfortunate. So we've seen Sludge Bomb from this thing, and I think that's it. I want to conserve my health, like I said. So I think I want to pivot out here. Oh, man. Click U-turn and go into what? I think I actually might just have to attack this thing, unfortunately. You know what? There's no way they click Flamethrower, right? I'm going for the U-turn. I'm gonna go into Gambit. Did I lose my red card? Do I risk it? I don't want to lose my red card. That might have been a bad play. So they click Sludge Bomb here. I think I could just make my Azumarill sack now, or just go Annoyed and let it go. Let it go. Damn, dude, what do I want to do here? What do I want to get rid of? I think I might have to. I don't want to lose my sack just yet. I could go into like him and just get rid of it. I don't really need it for anything. I don't need it for anything in specific. I can just get this thing chipped down. I think that's fine with me. I'm gonna go under Gouging Fire, and I can just attack this thing. I don't think I need this for anything in specific on his team. Damn it, I was really hoping for no poison, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't think I need this for anything in specific. So we're gonna go ahead and let Gouging go down, just get the chip off I need. They can totally go into Ape here, that's fine with me. I'm gonna go ahead and click Flare Blitz and just get chip off on this thing. Luckily they can never Pain Split me to recover any health, so that's cool with me. Yeah, it sucks losing this thing, but it is what it is. This is gonna help me a lot more. So we're gonna go ahead and get the Flare Blitz off. We're gonna do a good chunk. That did like half. So, G-Weezing's gonna kill Gouge. And so now, does Raichu pick up the KO here? It definitely does. It definitely does. That, or I can go into St. Chroma here. But this thing might have like a ton of speed. If they have like 1,000,000 speed, then I'm in a bad spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into Raichu here. And I think Volt Switch is a fine play. Worst case, they go Blood Moon. I'll just take it out. Or I'll just get the Grass Knot chip on it that I need, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and click the Volt Switchies. Right? Volt Switchies. Alright, I think we're in a bit better of a spot now. I'm feeling a little bit better. Had I made that psychic play, we would have been in a commanding spot, like insane. But it's okay. I need to write down some of these things that I've seen. So knock and EQ on that thing. Infernape Willow, Chi Weezing. We're gonna go ahead and click Volt Switch. I don't know if we kill. Wow. Awesome. Alright. So Raichu kills Wheeze, which is awesome. So now I can get to spam ground moves with Lando, which is super amazing. Lando looks super grit. So, low key, wanna go into Gambit here. If I go into Gambit, the only problem would be that baits in Ursaluna. I could go into Darling. I think Darling's fine. The only thing is I'm scared. What if that's a Scarf Willow Infernape, right? That's ridiculous, right? Like, there's no way. Because they can't go Necro here. If they go Ursa, Luna, then... Or they can go Necro, I mean. They can't go Roaring Moon, is what I mean. They can't go Roaring Moon. If they go into Ursa Luna, I get to U-turn on it. If they go Necro, I get to U-turn on it. I don't know if I want to U-turn on Necrozma, to be honest, and pop its weakness policy, but... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I have my red card in the back. So... yeah, we're going to see the Necro come out. I'm going to go ahead and U-turn on this thing. Go ahead and click U-turn. Dark Registain and Psychic Noise, but I like to keep this thing around for the Roaring Moon in the back. And then we're just going to go hard into our... Actually, I don't know what I want to do here. Do I want to go hard into my red card mon? I don't see why not. We're going to do it. We're going to go hard right into our big ol' my guy, King Gambit, and just force this thing out. We'll get a little bit of a scout of what this thing wants to do and go from there. So we are going to see the Terra Fairy come off. So we're going to go ahead and U-turn so we don't pop any weakness policies, which is super nice, of course. So we're going to go hard into Gambit here. Let's go Gambit against this Necrozma. And what are we going to see from this thing? I mean, there's a ton we can see, right? We're going to get a Supreme Overlord, so we get 1 boost. We're going to see the Photon come out, so that's awesome for me. So I get the Terra here and just click Iron Head. I don't see why not. If they go Ape, I mean, I could predict the Ape coming in, but that's if they go Ape, that's cool. I mean, okay, I want to predict the Ape. If I predict the Ape coming in here, I could be in a fantastic spot. Now, what I want to do here, I'm making it. I haven't made any super aggressive plays all game. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to predict the Ape coming in. I'm going to go into my Lando here. Alright, cool. So now we're in a good spot. Now we're in a great spot. So, Infernape comes in. The only thing is if it's special, Flamethrower does look like a very scary roll for me. But from where I'm sitting at, only Fire Blast picks me off. And that's if they get a super high roll, and if they're max special attack, which I think they're going to be a bit more defensive this game. So I get to go ahead and click Earth Power here for free. We're in a good spot now. We're in a commanding spot now. That's awesome. I'm glad I made that play. So what are we going to see come in here? Are we going to see Necro come back out? Draco, was that Roaring Moon? It was the Roaring Moon, so we're going to get a good amount of damage off on this thing. Probably like 40% or so. A little bit less, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and pivot out. This is where we sack our Azu from earlier. That's fine with me. And we go from there. We'll see what they want to do. So we're going to see Moon kills Azu. Alright, that's awesome for me. Writing down some stuff. So they're going to lock themselves into knockoff here, which is fine with me. I get to go into my... Do I just go into this? I don't see why not. I don't see me making another play. I'm going to keep my King Gambit around for now in the back. So we're going to go into Rabombi. The thing is that defensive Infernape does look a little worrisome. I do have to keep Lando at full, or at least where it's at right now to beat that Infernape. So that's something I need to keep in mind. This is a fairly free... Do I kill with a U-turn here? I doubt it, right? Yeah, so I kind of have to click Moonblast here. Moonblast and a Psychic might take out that Infernape though. So we're gonna go ahead and click Moonblast here. I mean, Loki getting webs up might have been a better play, and that might be something I have to consider here against this Necrozma. I might have to stay in against this Necrozma and set up my webs. Oh, wow. We have 2-shot. Oh, Rabombi, I love you. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. All right, we're clicking it again. Rabombi the GOAT, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Rabombi. Oh, my goodness. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, webs could be really, really nice, and maybe low-key taking the hit, the Photon Geyser here, might have been a better play, because what, we're sitting at 227? It looks like they could probably just kill me with Necro's Photon Geyser, so this probably isn't the thing to set it up against. I don't know what it would have been against, though, is the problem. Ah! Okay, 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 I need you to take this hit. Bombay! Bombay! Okay, so now do I set up my webs now? If I set them up against that Roaring Moon drops 2, could lose, or Saluna could lose. It allows my Raichu to outspeed as well. I think I'm going to take my L here, and I'm going to set up my sticky webs right now. Yeah, I'm going to set up my sticky webs. B, Bumblebee, you're awesome, dude. But you're going to have to take the L here and drop so that everyone else can win here. I love you, Bombi. You're awesome, man. You got to take the L here so Necro kills B. It sucks because there's definitely a good chance that that ape is Boots, but we know Roaring Moon isn't Boots, and Rabombi was staying around in order to beat this Roaring Moon, but now that it's slowed, we have Raichu in the back that can take care of it, so not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and go into, if I go into Lando here, we're in a good spot, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go into Lando. So I think I kill with a U-turn here if I want to do that instead. I can go into that. And then that lets me go into Raichu and get chip off on something. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and go for the U-turn to pick up the KO. And then we're going to go ahead and go into Raichu. So Lando kills this Necro, which is cool. So I go into Raichu now. If they go into Blood Moon, I just go ahead and take my my damage, I think. Is that the right play? I think so. I think I go into... Maybe this wasn't the right play. Maybe I take my kill there instead. That might have been better, actually. Oh, okay. I think I was supposed to just Earth Power there and pick up my kill like that and go from there. Okay, because Roaring Moon gets outsped and dies to Alluring Voice. Ursaluna Blood Moon does live the hit. And if they're Boots and Infernape... Okay. Did I tear it earlier? I haven't teared yet. I think I'm just going to take my damage here. Because I can always take the hit with the Terra Fairy from the Roaring Moon and be fine there. So I think I take my damage here. And I Grass Knot. I think so. I think I take my damage here and I Grass Knot. Unless we get a big crit. Can I get a big crit? Big criticals. We don't get it. That's fine. So, BM's gonna kill Raichu, which is fine. So now how do I want to play this? I think I go Lando. Oh man, I think I lose this game. Okay, I should have Earth Powered instead of U-turning on the Necro. Because I think my play is, if I go into Lando here, that forces in Roaring Moon, which I don't think I can kill with a U-turn. Because of my attack investment. And I don't think I beat Infernape with my King Gambits. Actually, I'll be like +6 allies, or +5 allies. So even if it's in a defensive ape, I think I beat it. Yeah, okay, never mind, never mind. We're good, we're good, we're good. I forgot about that. So I go into Lando here. Um, I go into Lando here, and I pick up the kill with Earth Power that forces in Roaring Moon, and I let myself drop, and then I get to go into King Gambit and win the game. I think that's how we win this game. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. All right, so Lando kills Blood Moon. All right, so this should bait in Roaring Moon, like I said. Yeah, I think we got it. I think we got it. Ooh, Infernape comes in. Okay. Okay, but it boots. No boots. Uh, so we should be fine here. Should be fine. Just click Earth Power. We're gonna click it. Did it live? Are they like Sash or something? Pick up the KO. There we go. Maybe he forgot about the webs. So Lando kills 8. And there we go. Lando, special Lando carrying the team 2 weeks in a row with potentially 4 KOs here. Oh, already has 4, potentially 5. Oh, you love to see it, Lando. Oh, that's awesome. All right, and we're gonna improve our record, which is awesome. 2 wins in a row. We went up to 2-4. Don't ignore the whole record, right? We're 2-4. So that's awesome. That's super awesome. Loki, am I throwing if I U-turn here? No way, right? I don't believe so. So I'm gonna U-turn here. I want to try to conserve diff. So we're gonna go ahead and U-turn and conserve diff here. GG to our opponent Dashing. Go check them out. All or Dashing and all the other BBR coaches are down in the description below, so you can go check out every single one of them for new BBR content every single week. And like I said, we're gonna pick up our second win. I'm really glad that the second half of the season has been a lot better so far. Then click EQ. Are we gonna drop? Live. Awesome. So now I'm gonna pivot back because I don't know if Sucker Punch kills, and I don't feel like Calkin. So we're gonna pivot back on Orlando. We're gonna conserve our diff, not to be like mean, but if there is any chance that we make playoffs, we need to raise our diff up. So kind of have to make these plays, unfortunately. So sorry, Dashing. Hope you understand. But once again, GG to you, and we're gonna hopefully just hang on by a thread to clinch off a potential playoff spot later in the season. Yeah, like if you did enjoy the video. Like if you did enjoy the battle, subscribe if you are new. Upload draft league content every single week, and we have some other content on the way, so I'm really excited for that, as well as another draft league. So 2 draft leagues, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned if you want any of that. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.